Let's continue. He knows the story. I want to hear more. This is interesting. I want to hear how the Bigfoot Wars ended.
Okay. I'll go ahead and read this while he calls Armstrong. I'm just going to read it verbatim. Interesting story. The Bigfoots, only referred to here as the Giants, had been raiding human settlements in southeast Oklahoma and Arkansas for some time, mostly stealing vegetables. They had also been stealing human children and apparently eating them. The Choctaw search party was organized, led by Joshua LaFour. Not Jordy LaFour, Joshua LaFour. This man actually existed. He was born in the Choctaw Nation of 1797 and died in the Indian Territory in 1855. So apparently this story, if it is true, is from 1855. It also must be stated, like, you know, who else was in back there? Doc Brown went back down.
Yes.
Was that 1885 or 1855?
I think maybe in 1855.
I thought everything was 55, something 5. So it was like 1955, 1985. And was it? Maybe it was 1885. That's what
I think it was 1885.
God damn it!
Yeah,
Doc Brown could have been hunting Bigfoot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It must be later than 1838 because Indian Territory was only established in that year. It references Arkansas, and that state was let into the Union in 1836. There was not yet a state of Oklahoma. It was not to come into being until 1907. So the story must have taken place between 1838 and 1907. By the way, this story, this blog, written like shit. I'm throwing in words like union, like, and I'm throwing in like little things to make this a little bit more accurate. Was not let in, and not let into what? It wasn't let into the union. This is written like bullshit.
You think it may be bullshit at all, maybe?
The writing's bullshit at this point.
Just the writing.
Yeah, at this point, this guy needs an editor at this point.
The whole story's true.
Yeah, at this point, let me pour myself a little bit more wine right now before I finish up the story. Yeah, I'm drinking red wine tonight, boys.
I'm drinking the Austin East Cider's original dry cider, and it's actually fantastic.
Oh, nice.
And the slogan on the bottom is, "How do you like them apples?"
It's very clever.
No.
All right, back to the story. The humans attacked the Bigfoots, and LaFleur empties his revolver at one, but it's useless. The Bigfoot kills LaFleur's mount with a single blow and then tears off LaFleur's head. The rest of the Indians open up with their 50 caliber Sharps buffalo rifles designed to drop buffaloes on the beast from experience aiming at their heads as the best way to kill them. 2 Bigfoots drop. The Choctaw Indian hunts down LaFleur's killer and finishes him off with a hunting knife. Then he decapitates it for good measure. The Indians bury what's left of the kids, then bury their leaders, giving them a 21-gun salute. What the hell is that about?
Mm-hmm. That's how you do it.
That's what Indians do? They give a 21-gun salute?
Yeah, it's been around forever, yeah. As soon as they got guns, they invented it.
Could you look up when the 21-gun salute was actually invented or became a tradition?
Stole that from the Indians.
we stole that from the Indians? But maybe before it was a 21-bow salute.
Yeah, it used to be.
Yeah.
And then when they got guns, they did it with the guns. And then they shoot all these arrows and they would just fall wherever. But now they shoot the guns.
You have internet. Can you look up 21-gun salute?
The tradition of saluting can be traced to the late Middle Ages, so it goes back pretty far. Practice of placing oneself in an unarmed position and therefore in the power of those being honored. This may be noted in the dropping of the point of the sword, presenting arms, discharging cannon, and small arms by firing them, lowering sails, manning the yards, removing the headdress, or laying on oars. The gun salute might have originated in the 17th century, so the 1600s, with the maritime practice of demanding that a defeated enemy expend its ammunition and render itself helpless until reloaded. A time-consuming operation. A gun salute had been established as a naval tradition by the late 16th century. A man-of-war, which visited a foreign port, would discharge all its guns to show the guns were empty. Since the ship would not have enough time to reload before it was within range of the shore batteries, it was clearly demonstrating its friendly intentions by going in with empty guns.
I kind of like that. That's cool.
Yeah, it goes back pretty far, 1500s apparently.
Do you think the Indians are giving a 21 gun salute?
Mm-hmm. Sure, totally. Yeah, it makes total sense.
Okay. Okay, you're still on board.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they make a bonfire and burn the Bigfoots on the fire. They ride home.
Do they eat them? Do they use all of the Bigfoot?
Didn't say that's not mentioned in this at all.
See, they never let any of the buffalo go to waste. I bet you they did the same thing with the Bigfoot. They probably made pelts and, jerky and things like that.
Well, I'm just kind of taken back by the... I'll continue reading, but I'm taken back. This just seems like a Bigfoot battle, not necessarily a war.
That would sell really well in Texas, I think. Like Bigfoot jerky. If you could convince people that it was made out of Bigfoots, it'd probably do really well.
Hey, come eat some big jerky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made out of Sasquatch.
Yeah. Pure regional Sasquatch. Free range Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We don't do farm raised Sasquatch anymore. They're hard to contain.
Factory raised Sasquatch is so horrible.
It is. It's really tough.
Oh, God. I want non-GMO Sasquatch for my jerky, all right?
Sasquatch steaks.
Yeah.
Like the Ruth's Chris, but it would be a stupid name for a restaurant. There's a Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. What a fucking dumb name.
Do you guys serve Sasquatch? Is it gluten-free?
Yes. Where did this Sasquatch come?
I want my Sasquatch cooked medium high. Do you serve that? Oh, I mean medium well. Medium high. This guy goes on to say, wild story. The giants certainly seem like Bigfoots. Many Indian tribes describe Bigfoots as highly aggressive stealers of men, women, and even children. Young women were apparently taken from their mates. Bigfoots would descend on Indian villages with whistles before raining down rocks on the Indians. Many Western tribes describe areas of the territories that were totally off limits, and the Indians refused to go there. For these were the territories of the Bigfoots. He's not saying big feet. He's saying Bigfoots.
Yeah, it's sad. It's Big Fi.
Big Fi.
Yeah.
These territories were full of game, but the Indians were so terrified that they avoided them like the plague, or like blankets given to them by white people.
Mm-hmm.
Why would Indians avoid a forage-rich area? Due to creatures that didn't even exist. Probably the Bigfoots were more aggressive than Indians because the... Hold on a second. Probably the Bigfoots were more aggressive... Probably the Bigfoots were more aggressive against Indians because the Indians did not have good methods for killing them. Power comes from the barrel of the gun, after all. Bigfoots are highly intelligent and appear to have a language. Our guns are very powerful, much more powerful than an Indian's weapons. Bigfoots have probably learned to fear and respect us due to our weaponry. And that is why they are much more pacifist. I would say much more pacified now, but he's going on to say why they're much more pacifist than they were in the Indian era. In the Indian era?
So they're basically saying Indians were pussies, so they took their shit.
This guy, you have to read this article. It is so poorly written.
I don't know. It seems fine to me. It seems completely logical. Makes total sense. I don't know. I don't know why this isn't even on Wikipedia. This sounds like it should be there.
And by the way, this has a crazy amount of comments. There's a lot of comments on this.
I think there's like some diehard Bigfoot people out there who just they're gonna go for this stuff. Bye, Jeff.
Yeah. See you later, asshole. He's probably restarting his router at this point.
Yeah. Did you try
restarting the router?
I told you about the time when the AT&T woman asked me if my wireless router was on a shelf.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, it's on a shelf. She's like, well, did you try setting it on the floor? I literally wanted to reach through the phone and choke the life out of her.
Man, go fuck yourself.
Seriously. Yeah.
These Bigfoots, as he's calling them, Big Feet or Big Fi.
Big Fi, yeah.
Look, there's been rumors of Sasquatch for a long time, almost in every continent, for as long as there's been recorded history. There's always been talk of a hairy man or a bipedal hairy man that is quite elusive. It's been going on forever. Folklore.
Do you think they're the same as the ones that the Smithsonian had, or like these giants with the giant skulls and all that stuff? Are they the same things, just but like kind of being like named differently or anything?
So I think that there could have been, much like that TED Talk that we both saw of.
It's awesome. I have it saved in my Dropbox because they pulled that shit down. You can't find that anywhere.
So I think there's a difference between Sasquatch and Bigfoot versus true giants that lived. And that's been recorded in, mythology, Bibles, religions, giants that roam the earth, titans, if you will. I think that the titans could possibly be much more of a real thing to ancient civilizations. And I think Bigfoot, as far as I'm concerned at this point, they're just a wild ape. There could be North American apes. There could be various different types of apes that just have not been discovered because there's so few of them or they're so timid. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility there.
Do you think they like to get slammed in the ass?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Come in naked.
I do have, while we're on the cryptid stuff, I'll send you the link to this. Go on to get your opinion on this, because there's a picture that goes along with this. And I also have some other Bigfoot news, but I think we've done enough Bigfoot news. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh, there he is. Oh, hello.
Yeah, hopefully this.
So you called him? What did they say? Everything's fine.
Well, yeah, they changed my Wi-Fi channel again to I think 3, which it should have already been on.
You tell me I was already on 3. Why are you changing it back to where I already was?
I don't know. They were just throttling me. I mean,
yeah, that's essentially what it was. We'll stop throttling if you give me a call. That's essentially what they said. So we read through that entire Bigfoot story, and it was very poorly written.
Yeah, the actual. I have the text, I can find the actual legend of it online. It's been passed down by thieves and different other outlaws. Reads slightly better. But,
okay.
This story is someone's reaction to it.
Yeah, he wrote like shit, and it was very hard for me to take the entire story serious because of how shitty he wrote his account of what he heard. But what I was going to send over was the photo of the wild man of the Pyrenees. This is
I just saw that on the feed.
Oh yeah, it's on the feed, all right. I want to get Joe's opinion on this photo, and I'll read down. Because this is actually, there's some kind of evidence here. At least there's some kind of photographic evidence of this wild man.
Was it deleted off the feed?
No, it's there. So he goes on to say, is this the photo of the wild man of the Pyrenees? Let me state up front, I find it extremely hard to believe that a bipedal primate unknown to science could exist up to the present time in such a narrow stretch of the mountains between two heavily populated countries such as France and Spain. This comes from a blog post. They claim it could be the Yeti, but you scroll down, there is definitely a picture there and high resolution, and they enlarged it, and there's something standing up over there. Joe, there's something standing up.
Yeah. One time I was high as a kite, and I was out in my buddy's van. We were smoking out inside my parents' house when I was a teenager, and I was looking at the mailbox in this shadow, and I was convinced it was my neighbor, and she was going to tell my parents that I was, smoking pot with my friend out in the van.
Smoking the Buddha?
Yeah, it was the mailbox. It was the mailbox. I think this looks like something like that.
It's not a mailbox in the middle of nowhere, Joe. They said,
unless it's the wild man's mailbox.
Yeah, it could be the wild man of the Pyrenees mailbox.
Yeah, he needs mail too. I mean, this comes from a blogger website, so it's a Blogspot rather. It's a blogspot.com. So I can't say that it's not true. I mean, obviously it's verified.
I don't like your sarcasm. on the cryptozoology topic. I'll read this. So at first, they thought it was a dog, a human being, or an ape, or even a bear, despite it having vanished from the zone a century ago. The bears, that is. The witnesses saw a man covered all over with hair, dressed in a type of fur poncho, and which was running at an incredible speed uphill while emitting loud whistles. Those sounds, long and sustained, seemed to be answered from a nearby summit, also from an adjacent wood. According to the testimony, they did not appear to be any echoes. To complete and round off the strange scene, father and daughter affirmed that they noted a strong odor, like a coward. What's a cow? Oh, like a cowyard. Okay, like cow yard. I'm sorry, mispronounced.
Like barnyard.
Like barnyard. Did you say cow yard? Is barnyard. Barnyard. So it smells like shit up there. Like these Bigfoot, they just shit everywhere they go. The animal, or whatever, was running for 1 to 2 minutes over dangerous and steep ground until it disappeared from their sight due to the ruggedness of the terrain. Okay. Well, at least there's photographic evidence of this thing standing up, and it does look fucking bizarre. And it doesn't look like... It does... If I had the full resolution picture myself, I would zoom in. But it's tough to tell when people zoom in on pictures and then they do some enhancing. They'll do some contrast. They'll maybe paint some pixels in so you can see the shapes better. I don't know if that's what's happened, but I would like to have the full resolution photo myself so that I can make my own decision. I can zoom in myself.
I would hit that thing with a tranquilizer dart and fuck the life out of it.
And there's actually a pretty good photo. I'm looking through the... That's a pretty nice photo of it, actually. You can tell.
Looks hung.
It looks very well hung.
Wrestle me.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Bigfoot.
Come on, wrestle me, you
What do
asshole.
you got going on? It's not like you have a job, you dick.
Think you can handle that?
Can you wrestle me?
Yeah. Definitely.
All right.
Just a joke.
What's that, Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
Just a joke.
Oh, is this a joke? I wish this Bigfoot would fight me. Come on, Bigfoot, let's fight.
Alex Jones would
Thank you for my performance.
Oh, okay. Come on, Bigfoot, fight me, you asshole. Yeah, where's Alex Jones when you need him to fight me? Come on, let's do it.
The jaw break. Yeah.
Fight me like a man, Bigfoot.
Yeah. We'll figure out who gets to bang who.
Where's Bill Clinton saying "fight me like a man"?
Oh, is that what you want?
I gave you every opportunity to drop that. I said,
You were cued like crazy. I mean, a cue ball wouldn't be any more cued.
Go ahead and play it.
I did.
Fight like a man.
Oh my God! What a fail! I gave you every opportunity to play it. I was talking about fighting. Alex Jones fighting him.
Hot dogs.
No, not hot dogs.
Let's see about that.
8 inches.
8-inch hot dogs.
Ketchup.
Ketchup with ketchup. Yeah.
I'd rather have a foot long. 8 inches ain't enough for me.
Yeah.
Chicken dinner.
I don't know what that has to do with Bigfoot, but okay, that's fine. That's all of our Bigfoot news. I think we've done it all with the Bigfoot news.
Oh no, I got this thing from.
Are you saying I should put on the brakes?
Yeah, put them on. Hold up.
Whoa! All right.
So, in Cuyahoga Valley National Park, this is in Ohio. Apparently, a resident of Northeastern Ohio here hiked in the area a long time, but they apparently recorded these sounds in this national park. Apparently, it's the Ohio Grassman, also known as the Ohio Bigfoot.
Ohio Grassman, is this some guy that smokes weed a lot?
He lives in West Columbus. He sells weed.
Yeah. Actually, I actually have some audio of the Ohio Grassman. Here it is.
I told you.
Is that him? Is that the audio you have?
Yeah, because I don't have Bill Clinton. I said I smoked, but I didn't inhale, so.
Oh, come on.
Wish I had that.
Do you have any audio of the Ohio Grassman?
Yeah, I got a recording right here. All right, here we go. I think there's more to it, so let's take a look.
Okay. Well, it doesn't sound a whole lot.
It's really bad. That's not very good.
Well, look, at least it's something. Okay, at least it's something that people can hear. There's been numerous reports of Bigfoot's big feet howling like that, and it's not. I don't know if that's convincing to me. It's not any different than Alex Jones' extreme paper wrestling. No, that's essentially what I heard.
He says, "Sounds well." There's a lot of dead, silence, and then there's that
lot of white noise on that, and that actually sounds like
gotta be white, Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A lot of brown noise.
A lot of.
'Cause I'm black.
It sounds like a lot of our voicemails we get. They just sound like they're calling from a submarine. So I don't know.
Could be coyotes in the area or drunken visitors, but it sounds like the famous Ohio howl or the Columbiana howl. Here's the first known recording of the Ohio howl. Or the Ohio howl.
Ohio, I'll have to check this out.
The dogs sure don't like it.
I actually like that one a lot more. That actually gives some context that these dogs are not happy with that fucking thing. Huh. That actually sounds a lot more convincing. When there's something like that,
pisses off dogs.
Yeah, well, yeah, not just that, but when there's other things that you can identify in an environment like that, that provides much more context to me. That's when you look at like a UFO video and it's just a picture of a dot in the sky. Give me a fucking horizon. Give me a light pole or something that you can grab onto visually or with the dogs audially.
You have that one UFO video, but it's just that light in the sky.
That's a lot more convincing to me. And those Bigfoot we're doing outside my house, like, shut the fuck up, dudes.
They're mating.
How am I supposed to jerk off to this with all this noise going out there?
Yeah, that's the sound Bigfoot makes when he goes to.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Fight like a man.
A little too late, but all right.
Wow, my connection really just dropped off.
You should just fucking smile and blow me!
All right, stop paying attention to your connection. All right.
Holy moly.
Wow.
I have to look into. I never heard of the Ohio Grassman.
Wow, my connection's garbage.
You sound good still. Don't
Really?
pay attention. Don't look at the numbers. Don't look down.
Because you sound bad.
Is Joe still there?
Yeah, I'm peeing.
No, he's peeing.
He's peeing.
Oh my god! If I sound bad, you sound good. So your upstream is pretty good, but I sound good. Joe, just use it like a toilet.
Use it like a
You're coming
toilet.
back now, so.
All right.
How does Alex Jones say? He says, "Slam it hard and spit on it and hate him while you do." What is that one? Oh, that one. You haven't played that one in a while.
Let's see if I can find that.
Jack it hard. Pumping.
Okay, you're echoing now.
Stop pumping.
Let's see if I can find it. Jack it hard and hate him and spit on him while you do it.
Drink some more poison, lady. Take some more shots and roll over and die.
That's not it.
That's a pretty good one too.
That's a fine one. Here we go.
Jack it hard and hate them and spit on them while you do it.
I also got this one.
Jack their system and jack them hard, but hate them and spit on them while you do it.
I never heard that one.
I got a couple variations. Couple variations on that one. Yes, sirree, Bob. Oh. You got any more cryptoid news, Jeff, or do you want to move on to some other stuff? You want to cover the UFO stuff we have, because actually not bad.
Let's cover the UFO stuff. It'll be a lot more interesting. I mean, I saw someone released footage from Kentucky about a red-haired Bigfoot. The video is absolute garbage.
It's garbage. I looked at that. This guy is just so. If in case anybody doesn't know, Jeff and I basically spend most of our days looking at Bigfoot videos online.
I've watched quite a few at work this week.
I'm going to fucking rent a Bigfoot costume and just troll you guys. I'm going to come to Ohio and just troll you.
We do it for the show.
By the Ohio Grassman.
We do it for the show, I mean, we're trying to find good content, interesting content for your show. And you have to wade through so much shit to find anything remotely interesting. There's so many hoaxes out there. I don't know. This red Bigfoot thing is bullshit.
Wars.
What's that?
Nothing like the Bigfoot Wars. That's totally true.
Oh, that's on point. Yeah. Big time. At least that's an interesting story.
It is.
UFOs.
When news gets hard, we get hard on news. Winning.
All right. So I sent you guys, I think maybe Clown Baby actually sent Clown Baby actually sent us the swirling Bigfoot in the sky. Or not Bigfoot in the sky, UFO in the sky.
Swirling Bigfoot.
Swirling Bigfoot in the sky.
That one was actually really cool. I like that one. We should put that one on Facebook too.
So the video shows these clouds swirling and then a UFO shooting into it, which looks pretty hoaxy. It doesn't look that real. I mean, it does look real. I mean, it's well done After Effects, but it's so out of the ordinary. It's so high up that you would imagine that there would be some other footage if it was a genuine
news.
What's that?
You said it would be like in the actual news, reports.
Yeah, this is a crazy weather phenomenon. We've never seen anything like this before, and it happened for a considerable length of time. That there should be some other footage out there.
Look, I'm a hard person to convince. I could see it being faked. I know that it probably is potentially fakeable. I don't know why anyone would fake that. It's not that big of a smoking gun, but it is just weird enough to make you go, what the shit is this?
So I looked at that, and I think the video came from a channel that has posted other hoax UFOs, other videos that are hoaxes. So that obviously,
all right,
less credible than if it was just some random tourist.
Well, they could just be posting it could be like Alex Jones, where everything's a false flag, and maybe 5% of them.
Oh, that's absolutely possible. And so there's some pictures of this and everything, and this was supposedly taken by taken close to the CERN facility. That's what this came about. If you search CERN UFO, this comes up. And there's been various conspiracy theories that CERN, the more they run these tests, is that CERN is going to open up various portal ways to other dimensions, and other beings are going to come through, and UFOs travel interdimensionally, and so that's why they're coming through over CERN. And this is what this swirling mist is all about. Is that CERN's opening up a portal to another dimension? That's essentially what they're trying to get out of this.
But are there broads in there?
Yeah. Can I get in there? Can I stick my dick in this portal? This is a glory portal?
How tight is this hole?
Yeah. How many dimensions can I get in there? You know what I'm talking about, dude?
Hey.
Ooh. So, according to the report, we're still talking about the swirling cloud and UFO entering video. This comes from Catholic Online, which is my favorite online source for news.
Totally. Catholic
Online.
They nail it every time.
Tourists from the United States captured a curious cloud vortex appear over Geneva, Switzerland. What's amazing isn't the mysterious shape of the clouds, it's the orb of light believed to be a UFO flying into the center of the vortex before it disappears. And they post videos on this shit, and as soon as the UFO, which appears at the bottom right of the camera, enters the center of the vortex, the cloud immediately disperses, leading many to believe the curious cloud formation was an interdimensional portal. Exactly what I said. Oh, my God. As explained by Section 51, there's a link here. A portal appeared above the CERN project site and is home to the Large Hadron Collider.
The Hadron Collider.
Yeah.
Takes two benders and smashes them together.
Yeah.
Is that a bar? Can I go there? Where is it?
The Large Hadron Collider.
That would be an awesome bar. Hadron Collider. Male strip club.
Hadron Collider.
Love them and get good head.
That's right.
Totally.
So it's. I guess I might have some audio of the Large Hadron Collider. Let me see if I can do this. Sorry.
Fighting swords.
Sorry, stupid.
Gotta play some Power Coming, man. It's been a
Yeah, I
while.
probably should. Yeah. So that's that. The swirling UFO, and then from the same, the same kind of website. It's from Catholic.org. They have a whole big article about how CERN really is channeling interdimensional beings by opening up these weird portals, by crashing these particles together. They're basically saying they don't understand the science and that this is going to be catastrophic and that is actually going to rip a hole in the time continuum and allow demons to come through. Interdimensional beings. It's insanity. You can't wrap your head around it.
Sounds pretty. I mean, that sounds reasonable to me. That's what it's for, right?
CERN, yeah, to destroy the universe, absolutely.
Yeah, and to bring in maybe they can bring in a new presidential candidate. Since I'm pretty disappointed.
You don't like any of them out there?
Just bring somebody in from another planet. Maybe they'll have some new ideas.
How many new presidential candidates do they bring in?
As many as it takes. Really, I'm open. I'm not anti-alien. Are you?
No. Bring in as many as you want.
You're a xenophobe?
No. Bring them all in.
Okay. See, I'm just, I mean, if you're going to be a Trump supporter and just hate on every being from another dimension, I mean, fine.
I'm not going to do that. Nah,
yeah, you're one of those people who thinks that you bring in these interdimensional beings and then they rape all your women and your kids. That's what you think that's what's going to happen.
No.
I'd say congratulations.
Yeah.
Maybe 4? 2? 4?
Yeah. I don't know. 2 or 4.
I think if we brought in 2 or 4 of them,
probably
11, 17, 42.7.
1978.
Yeah, bring in 1978. No.
240.
Yeah, 200.
That should be enough.
Yeah.
4?
That might be a little low. I want my
20.
Yeah, 20 is good, Bill.
$1.3 trillion.
Oh, with dollars.
I mean,
Don't believe the 5.6.
Hamburgers, hot dogs, ketchup, chicken.
I would love an interdimensional hot dog.
I don't even know what that means anymore.
a galactic Frankfurter.
Why is Bill Clinton go straight to food?
I don't know, maybe 17.
17 hot dogs.
Let me try this.
42.7 hot dogs.
He's very specific about the number of hot dogs he wants.
42.7. All right.
How many hot dogs Will eats in a month?
Don't believe the 5.6.
Yeah, that's right. It's 42.7.
It's 42.7.
Yeah, it is.
42.7 hot dogs.
Or it could be
42.7 hamburgers.
Oh my god.
Icky.
Here's a headline here about CERN. Quote: I stopped Illuminati plan to use the CERN's Large Hadron Collider
that's where it got derailed before.
to destroy the world, says former UK politician Simon Parkes. Okay. I can't read any more of this stuff.
I found a 30-second video of apparently multiple UFOs flying below the wing of a Taiwanese airliner.
Awesome. Let's send it over. I'm going to see that.
That's pretty short.
Yeah, let's do that.
You'll note them. You'll notice them. Here, there's the link.
We'll actually wrap up the UFO
the
and
paranormal UFO
stuff right here. Yeah, and then we'll move on to some
Ohio
more serious
Grassman
stuff.
segment.
Yeah. Okay, it's Taiwan.
They're like shiny dots.
Yeah, it's shiny dots. Oh, yeah. It's tough to tell what they are. They do look to be above the clouds. But it's tough to tell.
It zooms in on one towards the end.
Shit on the lens. Come on. You guys will buy anything. I'm seriously renting a freaking Bigfoot costume, and I'm gonna rent a gyroscope or something.
It's not shit on the lens because it'd be moving with the camera motion. It's not.
I'm gonna rent a gyrocopter. I'm gonna get a gyrocopter, and I'm gonna rent a Bigfoot suit. I'm gonna fly around your house, and
oh shit, Bigfoot's in a gyrocopter.
He's dropping bombs on us. Look, Mad Max.
He's here for my beer.
And I'm gonna jack off while I'm doing it.
All right, that's fine. Let's see if I can actually do this. Let's see. Can I actually do this? I think I can do this.
Try to make a monkey sound, a helicopter.
Here we go.
Pumping.
There's Joe. He's taking off. there he is. There he goes. He's flying away. I see him. Oh, he's starting.
You wouldn't believe how cheap
He's raining down hell on us.
Shut up. Shut up.
I don't know why he's saying that when he's flying over. It's not very polite.
So you can get a gyrocopter kit. Let's see. They're not very expensive.
How much is a gyrocopter kit? I'm gonna guess like $600.
Yeah, it's in the hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
These are. Wait, is this a real one? Like, can I buy this?
Yeah. I don't know.
Display desktop. Oh, it's a mod. That's a model. God damn it! I want a real one.
What is this?
Joe, is there any particular topics you want to talk about tonight?
No, this bad boy looks like it's $225. Gyroplane, single engine, auto gyro helicopter, a wood model. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck all that. That's what I'm seeing too. Is these stupid things. Let's see. Rotor Vox
gyro kit.
Design, Technic, Emotion, German engineering. It's it's going to be good. Now tell me how much this goddamn thing costs, you bastards.
I'll find it right now. Gyrocopter price.
Okay, $16,000. We're a little bit closer here.
That's not even bad. I mean, that's how much it costs for a car. And
fuck you! I found one on eBay for $300.
See, there you go.
It's from Ukraine.
Yeah. You don't have to fight for a parking spot. You just land on the roof and you say, fuck you people. I'm coming in through the roof. If you don't let me get this job here, I'm not going to. I got a gyrocopter.
Here, I'm going to send you this one. This is the Midwest Hornet. You're going to buy this.
Midwest Hornet.
Yeah. This is you're going to work in this bad boy, all right?
In a Bigfoot costume.
There you go. In a Bigfoot costume. It's $150 or $200. We can raise that kind of money in the podcast.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's a wood replica. That's a wood replica.
Does that thing work?
You got to be for real about this shit. You got to be for real. Look at this guy. This thing. This is the German engineering. This is the gyrocopter that we need. This is the gyrocopter that all Sasquatches need to masturbate in.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
You gave me the order form. I'm not ready to order yet.
No, you got to order it now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. That's just a helicopter.
It's a gyrocopter.
What's the difference?
It's a little different.
This thing's pretty fucking big.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's not that big, and you could probably park it on the street, if you live in an apartment.
It does look pretty badass.
That thing is ridiculous. How much does that cost?
That's why I was sending them to the order form so Mike can find out the price and buy it for me with all the donations we're getting.
Yeah.
Ask questions. Let's check this out.
Will you give us a discount if we put a guy in a Sasquatch suit in there?
Yeah, and he jacks off.
And we'll get it'll be a viral video, and it will sell a lot more of these copters.
All publicity is good publicity.
I agree.
Saying. I will jack off in that gyrocopter. They could sponsor the show. We'll pacify the guy who needed more ads in the show for a warehouse job because he needs more ads. So we'll do ads for the gyrocopter while I'm in jail, and I can call in from prison.
Well, we did a story, a while back about a drone dropping off drugs to someone in Mansfield prison, so we could just come in and fly you out of prison.
Yeah, we'll get you out of there.
We'll have our own gyrocopter. Why not?
Yeah, we'll swoop down, jerk off on you, pick you up, and get you out of there. First things first.
I think you have to tell the FAA your flight plans. So we're just going to tell them, hey, FAA, we're going to fly wherever the fuck we feel like. See ya.
This is our jerk path.
You're a jerkbag. We're gonna go this way and masturbate about. We'll be dressed as Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Stay on target.
Stay on target. I'm too close.
I focused on Hillary this week. I don't have any clips of that.
That's fine. If you want to just talk about, let me just transition.
I also have some global warming. I always love global warming.
All right.
Hey now, I'm gonna lose my mind today.
All right, now it's your turn.